I'm really, truly blessed. Hope you are too. Blessed morning to each and everyone. Today is Wednesday. One boom, never two. Welcome to the morning jam. Ultimate DJ Shane is in the building. Your boy Super, smack dab in the middle of the week. Already. It's Wednesday, guys. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to the mayhem. Welcome to the world's greatest show, the morning jam. Shout out to all the folks enjoying this show everywhere. Go now, Shane. They're like, yo. Super! You lock it on the morning. Big up to all the crews. Don't know. Shout out to my friends out there at Holiday Snacks as well. Big crew out there at Holiday Snacks locked on. First citizens, you know, they support the thing from day one. Shout out to them one time. Shout out to my friends out there. Also at Fats International. Always locked on. Hit me up yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. Long time,
Somewhere else, you know, next zone, you know. Oh, this doubles man from South Boy. Oh, gosh, I forget the doubles man. Met him over the weekend. All doubles vendors always locked on with the little small radio, the little Bluetooth handset, whatever. Not the Bluetooth handset, they have Bluetooth speakers. Yeah, always blazing. My friends are away. My friends out in the cold in Scotland. Always locked on every day. That's the energy. I love that, you know. I love that you guys are always here and always locked on. Today's Wednesday, so you know what that means. Shane is in the spotlight today.
The ultimate DJ Shane. DJ Shane.
What I could have said it's on today. We have a very interesting voice note to run for you guys. But before we get into that, you know how we kickstart the show. First things first, before I go into that segment, this is not enough, but I'll still have to play it, alright? The minutes play.
The views expressed by callers to the morning jam do not reflect the views of Boom 94.1 FM.
Now, although that I played that, we are still in our SOE, yeah? So that means, long story short, only watch all your mouth today.
Yeah, cool it.
Watch all your mouth today. Alright? You can ting, you know, but ting it good now. Alright? Otherwise, it's cut off. I ain't tinging you. Alright? So we get ready for it. Get off your chest, whatever you're disgruntled about, whatever you're thankful about, you're grateful about, just get it off your chest today. Alright? You know my number 322-9494. Send me that voice note. Call me up 623-3941. Whatever it is, feel free to get it off your chest in a respectful manner today. It's all about this.
You understand? Only have a blessed day.
Oh, you're talking about the SOEC? I don't. Yeah, it's up for me there. Move on, boom.
Boom, morning. It's great to be alive. Soup, Shane, could be wherever he is. Soup is the same thing a man does get in a taxi. With the window and the automatic window. For instance, a man jump in, he will breathe, he send down the glass. A woman jump in on the next side, she don't want to breathe, that's she here. She send it back up. He jump out, the next one, and so they're going whole day. So my glass and my back window just going up and down, up, depend on the gender.
You know, I never.
What do you think about that?
When I hop in a taxi, how it is how it is for me, you know. I never try to adjust the seat, open out the window and thing, and move the beds.
I will put down the window, especially if it don't have AC.
No, why the window gonna be up and high, no AC?
You don't know somebody put it up. Especially the back glass, not the front, but the back.
I can't remember traveling that much, boy. I can't remember traveling taxis that much.
Well,
but to me,
because of where you live is maxi then.
I live on the bus route, but there's also Twin City cars that I take, and I travel in the past. But I don't really. It has some people like they like to interfere. I'm not saying all people travel and take it, but it has some people, you know, they go touch, they go come out this and touch. I not like that now, boy. As wild as I am, I still have boundaries still now, and self-respect and respect for people and things. So I not coming in yours like you are your zone there. Hardly likely, rarely I will come in that zone. Unless I reason with you or I showing you something.
Boy.
But you're not going to come on morning and see me there.
Boy, the kind of things I see already traveling. In the Carnage area, I have a partner who drive a maxi too, and usually he have power mints in front in a jar. I actually see a man just take up that bottle and take out that power mint. So when I come in all the maxi now, I say, oh, my boy, I say, you know that man here? No, he just pick up the bottle and say, come
in. It just have people like that. They're in your place. Hello. Morning.
Hello?
Get it off your chest.
Yeah, man, morning. I had 2 instances with me where I say I will never pull bull again. I will work hard till I die. Let me show you something. A day I go on by, I say I pulling bull on a Sunday. Pick up a lady. The lady has some size. The lady hold on to my, the thing over the door, the way just hold on to come in the vehicle.
You hold on to your handle.
No, the handle.
Brother,
Yeah.
you get me frightened.
And when I see the woman sit down, the whole handle in the woman handle.
Nah, man.
But telling you, I say, all right, no scene. I day again, I pull in bull, I tell her, I see coming with some corn soup and thing. I said, brother, you can't eat that in here.
Yeah.
Boy, when I go in, I only smelling corn soup and I look back, brother. That corn soup all at my back seat. I had to come off the road. I said, Father, boy, no. And today, I was eating in my car because I have a son. And then I drop in a lady home from work. When the lady opened my pack and nuts, my son watching, she straight in her face. Yeah, she young man, why you watching me like that? My father don't eat in the car, you know.
Oh!
My father don't eat in the car. The woman's father laugh because he say, I say, he know the drill.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, big up small man.
Big up small man, boy.
Yeah.
All right, caller, thanks. Pull bull our stories, boy. All pull bullers. Hello, good morning.
Pleasant morning.
Yeah?
Right, I have a problem with people coming. I can't touch in things as well, right?
Right.
See the sun visor, leave it down. I put it down for a reason.
Leave it
The only
down.
two
Yeah,
things
leave it
you
down.
must touch when you get in somebody carries the door and the seatbelt, nothing else.
Yeah,
Bless.
if your sun visor dog and I'm putting it up, that ain't not my job. No, if it's up and the sun in my eye,
You pull it down.
I might pull it down.
Yeah.
Or I go put my hand and then you as the driver go pull it down. But to say no, when I was younger. Now this is a funny story and I don't condone it, and that's because we share.
Yeah.
I pay a driver but he changed already. I do that already. Going football in Paris. So in the car way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think nobody in the stand.
Yeah. and
he don't want to go. He doesn't stop there waiting and coming out the car. But you have some change dollars there.
Yeah.
Let me say like it's $2 to go for rivers.
Yeah.
You have a coil of dollars there.
Yeah.
And the man is there waiting now. I'm like, boy, just drop me 5 rivers and come back. Because
Yeah.
if you know 5 rivers, school from the junction.
Yeah.
It's not really that far. Right? But there's nobody on the junction. It's just me. Just carry me up in the school and come back. He's out there waiting. But I take his coil, take on $2, put my coil. When he come out, about the $2.
Super.
It's just a funny story.
Super.
Because he had been waiting long. He really had been waiting long, boy. Hello.
Morning time, neighbor.
Morning.
Good night, neighbor. Neighbor, after that time, boy, super, boy. I walk in it. I remember a long time, even the education was back by Alexander today.
Right.
So now I Savannah Center. So I go to Japan lady. She was nice. It was so nice woman looking. Well, nice. Thing. Makeup. Everything. I really see with the orchard box in the back there. The orchard in the chair and in the back there. Super, I jump off the one. That's the last woman I pick up. So I come back up Sinclair Road to come back on the Savannah. So I pick up two people. And I'm driving, what kind of nasty thing is that when I look in the back, super, the orchard box in the back there.
Gosh.
Super, swing back by curiosity and go on down 8th Street and swing back by the Ministry of Education. I say, officer, the ladies in jeans too. You can go, see for me? When she come out, super, I say, big woman like you, boy. You're real nasty for a big woman. I'm so the orchard box here. I swear I'm
You're
not
true,
sure
eh?
I'm my mother life. And that's bad, though.
Yeah, man. Oh, God, justice for all taxi drivers, boy. Justice for all taxi drivers.
By Super some years ago, right? We was doing a little small work, right? I sold that by me. 12 years doing the work. So he used to get a little drop with me every morning and come back home every evening. But you go on, every time I pick up, we used to leave earlier before 6. Every time I pick up this man, as I pick up this man rocking back my seat, send him back the backrest and take it and sleep. So every day you get that drop with me, you pay that cent. You understand? I can walk home, but you, as I pick you up, you going to sleep But a little half an hour drive, we got big dinner, boy. So y'all want to top me, bye. I stop picking up,
From gritty street anthems, mad, blessed, stressed, obsessed, whatever it is, don't hold it in. Get it off your chest. WhatsApp us now at 322-9494.
Big up all Sabbath tongue hustlers. Super morning, Shane morning time. Yeah, my super, I pick up a woman and 2 children, and the woman say, drive. My son kill it a biscuit, I say, I doesn't really allow eating in my car, but alright now, no problem. So, by the time the woman cover my car, I had to go straight back car wash, the whole of my back seat dirty, I say, it's biscuit alone, it's more than biscuit.
My AC always on, so my glass always up. But the issue I have, don't touch my glass. I don't like people touching my glass. I don't like fingerprint on it.
If you come in my car and you ask it, I'll give you a bribe. I ain't getting no child no ice cream. I might give you a uncle, I'll dust it out after, or some kind of snack. But you see if you come in my car with my AC on, and you have bottle of gas, or fish or meat inside your bag, and you come in my car, you will get some beep, 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 beep.
So, don't get tap, taxi driver go to the worst. That's why I say, school hours so the evening. That's the first time I pick up a woman, and she 2 child. She 2 children. Yeah, them come in the car, watch me. And my AC on super hype, them small man and them smelling ripe. They smell like chow, salty. Watch me, me go like, but ice at a bun. Watch that. Boy, after a while I think I might take up the AC when they don't get it over there. But God, driver, the AC place so good. I say, if you didn't know it.
Move on me, Superman coming and talking about some kind of joking story. Then let me get a story. I pass them a stand after I put gas. I see some people I know. I say, alright, I go pull a chip here. See a youth man, he coming hot. Do so now, pick up a woman with a baby. My AC on it. Again, a little whiff. I said, well, what is that, boy? Something smelling like doo-doo, boy. I said, maybe the baby in the back seat. You know, must he mess up the pampers. I end up doing so now, 2 of them in the back, see our next 2 person. So when I stop for the 3rd person to come in the car, it's because the woman now ball, drive now, put him out here, I can't take this boy, but he smells stink. I say, me he smells stink. When I think it was the woman with the child telling me the boy smelling stink. It's because the man tooted on himself.
Wow.
And come in my car, you know. To pace up all over my seat, boy, super boy, I don't go, man, screw about.
The Morning Jam.
Oh, God, on the Morning Jam. Let me squeeze one more just before we get ready for the Donkey of the Day. Donkey of the Day is up next, guys. So get your donkeys ready.
Super. Shane. Good day. On the blessed morning. What I saying is, boy, super boy. As a man, we used to work taxi, boy, I had to stop by. Because you feel like it's normal thing. As brethren say, boy, you will get adults with blind thing, children, certain things you carry. Snow cone, no. You understand? Certain shoes and thing I don't know, boy. You understand? But I had to stop because I stopped pick up school chain because it's chewing gum, boy, on your cloth seat, boy. When you fall, you ever experience what I telling you. Or on the back of your head, or something, boy, they mad scene, boy. And parents just be laughing like, they just children, they don't know better. But you cross it long time, boy. You have good sense in your head, boy.
No, I haven't been in a maxi for years.
Yeah.
Now, I remember a long time traveling in maxis, especially in the back, used to be seeing where children, the face in the
they write it up. Yeah.
Right? I wonder if that's still a thing. If you still see that.
No, let me tell you what, I witnessed already in school. I see a youth man. No, I was going costing because it had to be around Crep area, right?
Yeah.
Some youth men coming from St. Joseph, right? And I is the only costing man in the back. So 2 of them sit down in the back seat, right? So I on one window, 2 of them come and chuck up in the next corner.
Yeah.
I witnessed a youth man pull out a knife, like a small pen knife.
Yeah.
And just bust down the back of the bar seat.
What? Just so?
When I see this man, like, fire with me, what?
He just
He just hold something. And then goes to zip and just cut it.
For no reason.
And throw them something off. Every now, wait! I said, oh boy. Hear me, my mind. I'm glad my mother sent me down school again.
New height. New height. If you don't know, now you know. Now you know. A space for all that's new. At Boom 94. In a world full of madness, one person has outdone them all. Donkey of the Day.
Oh, yeah, just remember we in a SOE, yeah. Yeah. Just remember we in a SOE. We respectful. Alright? There we go.
Boom to the whole morning, Pum. There was a fella walking to my cock. His name started with J, but the driver never changed. I don't give my donkey this morning. He never changed.
J. Come on, what a float now. So only work to send the donkeys a little earlier. You might have to resend your donkey, right? Resend your donkey because a lot of voice notes. So, and I play them so they're not green, so and all the pressure. So bear with me. Resend your donkeys. There we go.
Super. That day I pick up a man, boy.
Nah, that's not a donkey. That's a maxi confession. A maxi dub. We going in. Donkey of the day. Rolling. Or they keep it clean. Press and play.
Morning, Super and Shane. My donkey of the day is family members who feel you're doing better than them and you owe them something. That's my donkey of the day.
Family. We say family. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Super Shane.
Yeah.
Morning.
Shane.
Yes, sir.
How you get Super that donkey this morning, boy? A man go take the taxi man money and pay him back with it, boy.
Yeah. Super. Take our donkey for that. Take your donkey for that.
That was a long time ago.
Well, you will take our old donkey for that.
I was at Venice a long time ago.
Oh, tell me if this deserve a donkey, right? So right. I in this fast food establishment yesterday.
You?
Yeah.
Bobo?
Yeah. I was my moment.
Okay.
Right?
You were just in there. All right.
Yeah. Right. Anyhow, so long line. Yeah. Two ladies in the front of me.
Right.
And the cashier shout out, I have no change for 100. Right? She says she have no change.
Yeah, she have no change.
So the two ladies in front of me proceeds, pull out 100, and they want 2 fries and 2 small drinks.
2 fries
and 2 small drinks.
Right.
And whip out 100.
But she told them that before.
Long before, because they're in front of me.
Yeah.
Obviously, they can't hear because I heard when the lady said, she has no change. I know they still go up and ask for 2 fries and 2 small drinks.
Yeah. But some people just, I don't know about shame.
My donkey of the day is the people who trying to silence me. We rights are taken away from us. Mm-hmm. I don't know who's the people though, but I just say it. You know?
I don't know. Soup, you know? I don't know.
I want to get the donkey of the day to Keegan and Rudolph by AK Sylvester for lying too much.
Donkeys today, All right. What's going on here?
Well, morning. Look, I know pick up a youth man here, boy. Youth man sit down right behind me, boy. Walking highway, boy, Maxi. I go in Maloney van. If you smell out small man smelling, boy.
And he's on the way to school.
He don't know bad for him, but boy, but you talk to it. Some drivers just bust up to it.
Oh, gosh, right.
Some drivers in beating to come out here, don't get carried away to it. Some drivers just smell bad.
No. In the case of the small man, it mightn't be him, it might be his clothes. He probably don't have enough uniforms. So he probably reusing a uniform, and the uniform probably have a smell on it. I don't think it's the small man. Them things happen.
Yeah, super blessed morning, each and every one. I have an early donkey here, but it's a cold donkey. You understand? A lady come in my car the other day. She do sell little drinks and things, you know. Everybody will look into me, honest, I have a problem with that. She have a bag of ice. Put the ice in the trunk, little drinks and little thing and whatnot.
Right.
So on the way up the road now, I hear like something fall, like something loose. So when I start to drop off the woman, I find the woman taking a while. When I come out, all the ice scatter in my trunk. And the woman taking it up one by one and putting it back in the bag. The woman let tiny bag of ice, you know. But thank God it wasn't a big bag of ice, it was a half bag of ice. You know when they buy this ice in them clear bag on them?
Yeah.
So I walk a shit out donkey this morning, boy. The ice went down to that's gonna soak it up. I walk a shit out donkey this morning.
All right. I can hold back the donkey. Nolan, blessed morning, brother.
Yo, what one, man?
We there. Talk to me.
Yeah, man, I want to put all them deadbeat fathers and them who are the friends suffering out here, boy.
Yeah.
In the tent. Put them as all them donkeys and them, boy. Can't your friends suffering, boy. Come on.
All right.
Right, so let's not all, right?
Yeah, brother.
Out on the grind here.
Don't know. Do your thing, Nolan. Morning, neighbor.
Good morning.
Welcome to it.
I have a donkey. I want to give this donkey a long time, about a month now. I was parked next to, in front of a grocery.
Right.
And this lady with a baby. This baby can be probably, I've given the baby 9 months to a year. My girl left the baby in the car seat, walked into the grocery. I sat in my vehicle because I was in amazement. And there's nobody else in the car. She just left the baby and she gone.
What craziness?
I am telling you, that was the biggest donkey.
Yeah,
I said no, because my daughter and I am going, are you seeing, is there anybody in the car? She's going, no, mommy. So we sitting in the car, waiting because of the fact that we're saying in case anything happens, suppose the baby gets up. And she didn't even say to take her 5 minutes. She wasn't there a while.
Oh, that's just crazy. 2 donkey for that, you know. For the mother and the father, you know. One more. All right. Low donkey. The donkey here is not for the person. It's for the language or whatever accent it is. That is what I'm giving the donkey. The donkey here is not for the person, it's for the accent. The donkey here is not for the person, it's for the accent. This is my donkey today, TNT.
And arrived, denying that some migrants were afraid to register.
I just asked the lady there. I said, were you afraid to come here? She said, no, I want my children to be able to go to school.
What?
That's enough for me.
What is that, boy? Hey, what's the matter with that, boy?
Denying that some migrants were afraid to register.
I just asked the lady there. I said, were you afraid to come here? She said, no, I want my children to be able to go to school.
Yo!
That's enough for me.
Hey! Nowhere!
And arrived, denying that some migrants were afraid to register.
I just asked the lady there. I said, were you afraid to come here? She said, no, I want my children to be able to go to school. That's enough for me.
What stupidness is this? They say it's called Dracula. No, the donkey is not for the person. And so what accent is that, Shane? Huh? What accent is that?
Well, supposedly Espanol.
Nah, that is not that.
And arrived, denying that some migrants were afraid to register.
I just asked the lady there. I said, were you afraid to come here? She said, no, I want my children to be able to go to school. That's enough for me.
Dog. Boy, I don't know what that is. You see that? I don't know what that is.
Donkey, because no way you can say that normal.
Hey, this gotta be a real day, boy. Good morning. Morning. Hey, you watch about with a SOE, yeah?
Neighbor, all I want to say is the person, we calling no name.
No, don't call.
I'm not calling no name, Super.
Don't say nothing afraid, you boy.
All I'm saying, the accent.
Nah, don't even say that. Nah, Sylvester, this one, you gotta sit on this one. You gotta sit on this one. It's a SOE. It's a SOE, you know.
Denying that some migrants were afraid to register.
I just asked the lady there. I said, were you afraid to come here? She said, no, I want my children to be able to go to school. That's enough for me.
Is the man in the back seat, boy? Afraid only with this donkey today, boy.
I want my children to go to school.
Oh, God. Morning.
Kobe, hi, Junior. Morning. I don't really call in on this thing, but they come tackle that donkey there.
Hey. The man calling anybody there, man.
Junior.
What's it, Junior? All right, calm down. Oh God, boy. Oh gosh, boy.
That person is listening to the radio in past tense, pretense.
Oh, donkey. Hey, on the behave, come on. On the behave now. Oh gosh.
Morning, Soup, morning. I want to give a certain administration a donkey because the few people shopping out here.
I like that one. That one was clean. Hey, I like shopping this in a way. Shane, forget that flight, yes?
I can't forget.
Why are you all raving like that?
We'll be fired if I forget that flight.
Dog! What's going on here, man?
The man who now call everybody name that not there.
The man call a whole absence listener. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to it. Keep it clean as a SOE, eh?
But people have to be careful of what I say, because take care of them might end up being donkeys.
Yes, a SOE, keep it clean, eh?
Yeah, they have to be careful what I say.
All right, caller, that's all. Thank you. Morning, neighbor.
All I want to tell you is 1, 2, 3.
Yo, this, nah, boy. I gotta believe it, boy.
Super, Shane. That's that. More come like you are nice, sorry, you know.
Oh, gosh.
Super, Shane. That's that. More come like you are nice, sorry, you know. Oh, you understand what is that you doing there?
No, boy. I don't know what to be alone.
Super hype, you're frightened again. 2 weeks is not 2 weeks again, it's 6 months.
No, boy, they even put that energy out there now.
Good morning to the panel, Shane. Super. Well, I think it's time to wish Miss Damage happy birthday. Enjoy to the fullest and no damage will spoil later. You don't know mood.
Yeah. Koala, please keep it clean as a SOE. Morning, neighbor.
Good morning, Super. What is surprising is that I don't believe that person was even capable of speaking English.
Oh God. Alright, I just thinking two more. Only overdo it, I just thinking two more. I need to do like Crystal and just come and do my work and go home, yes? Morning, Crystal.
Boom. Regarding this SOE thing,
and all the changes we've been making in Trinidad and Tobago, right? I don't understand why we're trying to Americanize the country, though.
Me too, boy. Let me leave that alone. Don't tie me up with that. Talk about anything with that.
Bless morning, super. Like them Venezuelan other guy are sniping.
yeah. From Killer Live yesterday. Oh God, stipend. Oh, the donkey thing stop by. The monks are back.
In a world full of madness, one person has outdone them all. Donkey of the day.
Yo, donkey of the day. And let's take it two more. That's two more. I'll be bouncing from here. Afraid.
It is I, the Count, and it's time to answer that fascinating question. What is the Sesame Street number of the day? Let's count the bats and find out.
Oh gosh!
That's one.
All right.
One bat.
Stop that.
Boom, bless morning, Damage. Yeah, just want to take the time out to wish Mrs. Damage happy
we
birthday.
We get that ready. Morning. Keep it clean, SOE.
Shit, I just have a suggestion. I mean, I say not since the registration process is now underway, and they already working in the country and things. I would just respectfully suggest that they pay a little tax since they're enjoying all the amenities. You understand? So a little $100 a month or something to keep the thing floating, huh?
All right. Yeah, something there for we shit.
Two bats. Three fabulous flyers.
Boom! My donkey carry day goes out to Clark on the highway, boy.
Oh.
He's an ugly police officer.
Hey!
Nobody should be born so ugly. Donkey carry day goes out to Clark on the highway.
The views expressed by callers to the Morning Jam do not reflect the views of Boom 94.1 FM.
All right, let me go into the word Uncle Ashona now. Oh gosh, what Uncle Ashona? Guys, listen to this. Something that donkey thing.
Good morning, Super. Good morning, Shane. Just need some advice because I really don't understand what really going on right now in my life. So fellas, I am 8 months pregnant and my husband wants me to schedule a C-section, and it is not because of any medical reasons or anything that is going on with me per se, but he basically is afraid that, you know, a natural birth will cause my body to change, and he doesn't want to lose attraction for me, and he doesn't want it to affect our intimacy and stuff like that. And I just feel very betrayed. I feel like he does not care. I think like it's all about him, and he keeps saying that he loves me, but I feel trapped. I feel like I don't have a say.
Wow, the voice note is actually longer than that. When we come back, we're gonna dive into it. All right, that's your word of killer shoulder today. It's Wednesday. This is the Morning Jam. Flight 868 is up next. Let's go, baby.
This is Flight 868, non-stop service from TNT to the world. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the music.
Follow us on Instagram, Morning Jam 94. Also follow us on YouTube as well. All the episodes are up on YouTube, so you can watch back, you can play back, you can laugh, you can listen, you can share. But today on Woulda Coulda Shoulda, listen to this scenario here. Oh no.
Hey. Good morning, Super. Good morning, Shane. Just need some advice because I really don't understand what really going on right now in my life. So fellas, I am 8 months pregnant and my husband wants me to schedule a C-section, and it is not because of any medical reasons or anything that is going on with me per se, but he basically is afraid that, you know, a natural birth will cause my body to change, and he doesn't want to lose attraction for me, and he doesn't want it to affect our intimacy and stuff like that. And I just feel very betrayed. I feel like he does not care. I think like it's all about him, And he keeps saying that he loves me, but I feel trapped. I feel like I don't have a say. I don't have a say with what I do with my body. I don't have a say with how things go. And I don't even think that he considers the medical effects, things that could go wrong with a C-section, and even post C-section, how much that whole healing process does take. So it's like, if I refuse, I don't know what he's going to do. And if I agree, I just feel like I allowing him to take over my life and have a say of what happens with my body. I'm carrying this child, but I feel like I am negotiating my worth and my value as a woman. And I'm at a point where if he can't accept what childbirth does to a woman's body, which he should be aware of because he has sisters, was he even ready for being a father or even a husband? This is disturbing, and I know I'm not the only woman who might be going through this.
Alright, so feel free to share your advice. It's all about woulda, coulda, shoulda. 322-9494. This is the Morning Jam. Let me hear you, TNT.
Well, after all the Kiki and Kakakals with Espanol partners, that this next one trying to upset me spirit. Tell that lady to tell that man rock so something has to be wrong with you guy when you studying.
No, but that's his wife, you know. That's his wife, you know.
Girl, my advice is run from here. Because I know most people, I should say, no. A C-section does change your body more than a natural birth. You quicker get back your original body after a natural birth than with a C-section. Furthermore, among the complications and stuff with a C-section, it might be safer for the baby, but it's a higher risk for the mom. He ain't thinking at all.
Wow.
Okay, today, send a spread.
Hey, you still donkey?
Darling, you have to consider when you get old and your body structure change, what your husband go do. Go and look for a woman with a young body structure. Love is not structure and physical looks, you know. Love is what behind that, so you need to sort yourself out. Have a nice day. Boom to the world. God bless you, though.
You know what I would like to know, good morning, when this conversation came up, because this conversation could not have came up when you're 8 months pregnant. I would like to know when this conversation came up and why you decided to stay, if it came up prior.
I mean, loving them.
Boom to the world, family. Make a child and run from that. Because that relationship ain't looking good at all, because in right in the head. That can't be somebody right in the head making that kind of telling you to do them kind of thing. In right in the head, family. Respect.
Morning. In my opinion as a man, I think that your husband needs, if he love you, you'll accept you no matter how the changes that happen to you, because the reality is one day all you're going to get older, all you're going to hit 50 something, 60 something in the long term. Is it that he's going to think that you're unattractive then and then move on? He has to expect that there'll be changes. He's going to change too. I mean, he's not going to expect that you're going to fall out of love with him because he changed. Just say today, tomorrow something happen and he get a scar or some kind of thing on his face. Is it that he's going to think, well, all right, it's okay for you to stop loving me? That I don't see. I feel like it's a little bit selfish on his part, and I think he needs to be think about your health and your body as much as he thinks that he loves you or whatever the case is, right? That's my opinion.
Keep in mind, it's not just a normal relationship. It sounds like a marriage. It sounds like they are married together. They're together.
Yeah, it sounds
probably
so.
living together.
Yeah.
And she's really trying to please him, because this, to me, this is a no-brainer. But the fact that this is bothering her and she sent her voice note that she's torn apart, and then she's asking now, is he ready to be a husband? I guess they're newlywed. Is he ready to be a father? Wow.
Super, it has no guarantee whether or not she belly will come back or she body go change. Furthermore, she stand a better chance if she go through the pregnancy normal or she body not to change. And furthermore, why you worry about that? Them should leave the people and them daughter alone. Buy a dolly on Amazon, that thing there for he.
Wow.
I mean, that's
Wow.
funny, but I don't.
Wow.
I don't want to laugh yet. Let me don't laugh yet.
My advice to the young lady is to take her husband to the doctor and have the doctor explain to him the differences between a natural birth and a C-section. So let him get the full realization of what he's asking from a medical professional.
So today I'm actually going to link up with our OBGYN today, Dr. Bree, and very popular on Instagram. Check out Dr. Bree, by the way. That's my sis. Check her out. She's amazing, and we're going to talk to her a little later on today, all right? I just hit her up just now, and she was like, yeah, super, come after it.
Super, that man studying the wrong things. You ain't studying the safe delivery of your child, the important things. You studying the woman's body, ain't go come back. Like, really? Nah, he's sick. He's sick. He's selfish and he's sick. That is what it is.
I would love to hear from women who actually did the procedure, the C-section, I would love to hear their take on this one because, boy.
Hey, good morning to the panel. Super, Shane, Kirby, wherever it is. Yeah. You know, I look at how much men come out in defense of this woman here. I watch how much men come out in defense of this woman and put the man to stand down on this issue. And I respect that. You understand? We are some real good men in Trinidad and Tobago. We are real good men.
Good morning, Trinidad morning. Some men just get on as though them have the body of Hercules or something. Or, you know, them body perfect because there are a lot of men they like to sell a woman, they ain't like this and they ain't like that. But you ain't 100% see that dog.
All right, caller. Morning neighbor, your life. All right. Line 2. Morning neighbor, your life.
Hi, morning.
Hey, morning. Welcome to the show. Talk to me.
Thank you for having me. I'm holding on so long, I don't forget what I want to say. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, from a medical, from a nursing point of view, he obviously doesn't. Okay. His main concern would not necessarily be the changes in her body, because in terms of a normal birth, a cesarean section, what happens is that the possibilities of the woman returning to her former self is that much more higher if she has a normal birth, right? If she has a C-section, it's slowed down a bit. So I'm almost certain, I'm trying to be as PG as possible, to kind of this daytime radio, but I'm certain that he's worried about the elasticity, the trigger of
I was thinking about that too as well, right?
Yes.
I was going there, but go ahead. You don't reach.
It
Go
has
ahead.
to be that he's worried about.
Yeah,
because
I feel so too as well.
The changes will happen in spite of. I'm certain that she's seeing changes. I mean, as we speak, she's 8 months, so therefore she would have increased in weight, possibly some stretch marks, some dark, the skin and that type of thing. So the changes are inevitable. But I'm almost certain he's worried about that lady part in terms of him feeling that sensation that he felt before. And just to give a little context of the history, I remember that Elvis Presley, I heard a story where he witnessed the birth of his daughter, and after that he lost what he had to his wife. So sometimes, and then another thing too, in terms of her schedule in that section, is he paying for it? Because in the public system, C-sections are not scheduled. It's given based on a need, if there's an indication for it. So privately, on the other hand, if he has a good OBGYN, that person will not just give her a section without a reason for it.
All right. So, all right, caller, I love all your points. I actually made note of them. I'm going to text it to her to hear her response. Also, I'm going to link up with the OBGYN as well. I'm going to talk to her a little later on, all right? This is the Morning Jam. We're going for a short commercial break. When we come back, I want to hear from you, TNT. What do you think about this matter? Woulda, coulda, shoulda on our Wednesdays. Crazy. I'm ready here. Yeah, we go. Yeah. We're going to make it work, all right? So, I don't think I need to play back the original voice note. I think by now everybody have a gist of what's taking place. So I'm just going to play because the original one a little long, huh?
So instead, he hope and pray for a safe delivery for you and his unborn child. He's so immature. He's studying if your virginity will snap back. Basically, that's the problem right there, no? It will, darling. Tell him go on Google and do some research. A matter of fact, show that whole man.
Hey, Sorrow Fall, you coming by?
Good morning, Boom. I think her husband should educate himself a little bit because the trauma of having a C-section is totally different from going through a normal birth. Now, I had 2 cesarean, and trust me, your body changed a whole lot because this is a cut. This is a cut on your bikini line. So most likely, you will never lose your fupa unless you have money to go and fix it. It's very hard to go away. Very, very hard to go away. So if you only know, he will educate himself a little bit and allow the woman to take charge of her body. That's her body. And if he love her, he will love her regardless. And the next thing too, you need a lot of support when you get cesarean. You cannot come off that bed for yourself. You need somebody to help you up. It's a lot. It's a whole lot you have to go through mentally. And then...
Good morning. Her body doesn't necessarily have to change. There are a lot of women out there who've had babies, including myself, and my body is on point. So he needs to do his research and see that he's talking nonsense. And a C-section does more harm to a woman's body than a natural birth. A C-section is only done if it's absolutely necessary. So he needs to educate himself and do better as a husband. And if he's concerned about the elasticity, then a woman's body was designed to adjust for childbirth and then go back to its natural way down there. So he needs to do his research. He sounds dumb.
I'm trying to I cut in some of the voice notes to facilitate everybody, alright?
Darling, no worry, don't study. Go ahead and have a safe delivery. I could be the uncle for the child and all.
The uncle? Why you want to be the uncle?
Uncle?
Just like that? Wow. Are you... What are you trying to do? Yo.
Just so, right?
Yeah, just so. Oh gosh, boy. A lot of voice notes coming in here, boy. 322-9494. If you could only play, it'll be good today. Alright, I'm moving on. This one get in trouble. I think all start to get trouble. Alright, we're good now.
Yes, super morning. I believe that is the most selfish thing I've heard in a very long time.
Wow.
Right? Because you can't be studying yourself so much. Because if you love someone, whether they put on weight, they ain't put on weight, whether the shape ain't what it was before, whether, well, lack of knowledge on his part that he can't fit there again because it get too big. Wow. There is lack of knowledge and experience on his part, right? If that's all you studying and not the person that you're willing to put her under a knife for that don't make no sense. That is selfish. You just about yourself.
Morning, Shane and Super. That man is very stupid. When you are pregnant, your body prepares for that, and when you after you have your baby, your body comes back to normal.
And if you're just joining us and you want to know what we're talking about today, I'm talking about the situation that we got in the woulda, coulda, shoulda. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to contact my friend, my good friend, Dr. Bree. She's a OBGYN, and she's going to give us a little more insight on situations like this for the listeners and for this individual here. And this is the voice note, so listen up.
Good morning, Super. Good morning, Shane. Just need some advice because I really don't understand what really going on right now in my life. So fellas, I am 8 months pregnant and my husband wants me to schedule a C-section, and it is not because of any medical reasons or anything that is going on with me per se, but he basically is afraid that, you know, a natural birth will cause my body to change, and he doesn't want to lose attraction for me, and he doesn't want it to affect our intimacy and stuff like that. And I just feel very betrayed. I feel like he does not care. I thinking like it's all about him, And he keeps saying that he loves me, but I feel trapped. I feel like I don't have a say. I don't have a say with what I do with my body. I don't have a say with how things go. And I don't even think that he considers the medical effects, things that could go wrong with a C-section, and even post C-section, how much that whole healing process does take. So it's like, if I refuse, I don't know what he's going to do. And if I agree, I just feel like I allowing him to take over my life and have a say of what happens with my body. I'm carrying this child, but I feel like I am negotiating my worth and my value as a woman. And I'm at a point where if he can't accept what childbirth does to a woman's body, which he should be aware of because he has sisters, was he even ready for being a father or even a husband? This is disturbing, and I know I'm not the only woman who might be going through this.
Right, so guys, let me just give you a brief introduction to the doc who's online here. We have Dr. Bree online, as she's known on Instagram. You guys could go check her out on Instagram. She's a OBGYN. Her mantra is actually to educate, empower, and inspire. And today, she's definitely going to do that with us here on the Morning Jam. Shane, super. Welcome to the show, Dr. Bree. How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm just, trying to run out the house, get to work. I have a 15-month-old, so forgive me for being a few minutes late.
Yeah.
It's life.
No, but it's all good. And I realized that you was listening, which is great. And you heard the voice note.
Just remind me of it because I just tuned into it, actually.
Okay. So, basically, this young lady is pregnant. She's married. She's pregnant. And her husband wants her to do a C-section because he's afraid of what it will do to the body. Now, she's saying body in the voice note, but I'm thinking the vagina, all right? The changes done to the vagina. Right. So, let's just address that one time. The elephant in the room.
Right.
A lot of people are worried about natural birth permanently changing the body and the vagina as well. As is it a muscle that actually snaps back after, or some sort of stretching can occur?
Right. So, honestly, the vagina is one of the most powerful muscles in a woman's body. That's the first thing I want to let you know and let the viewers know.
Right.
It is a strong area. It's made up mainly of muscle. And as we know, muscle can be strengthened. Muscle can be stretched. Muscle can undergo a lot of pressure. And the vaginal muscle is, as I said, one of the most, I think it's one of the strongest muscles in a woman's body. For it to be able to stretch, for it to be able to allow a baby to pass through, and then after that, be able to get back to mainly its shape, its, natural, how it was before. It shows the power of the contraction. It shows the power of elasticity. It shows the power of being able to expand, being able to adjust, adapt, but also being able to get back to what is normal. And I think that it's a big fear factor that a lot of women have. I think especially men as well, because, their fear is that the activities that follow childbirth might not be as pleasurable as before. I think that's a big myth.
Right.
But I am here to dispel that rumor. I'm here to dispel, any negativity that you may think, especially as a man, after your lady has done her childbirth and gone through all of that. I'm here to tell you, to reassure you that muscle is very strong. It is going to go back to its strength. It's going to, because it's elastic and it's able to expand, it's going to go back into its shape and size. Yes, there are some women out there that have many kids. So you're talking about women who've gone through child labor, let's say more than 4 or 5 times.
Right.
Of course, the muscle may be a little bit, it's harder for the muscle to really, and I don't want to say snap back, because nothing, when it comes to a woman giving birth, our body doesn't just snap back. It takes some time, and it takes recovery. It takes mental recovery, physical recovery.
Right.
It takes us doing exercises. So we have these exercises known as Kegels exercise.
Right.
And, that is designed to help our muscles to really get back to that strength, that tightness, So
Okay.
it's not to be feared. As you were asking about stitching, there are some women that may have to go through, they may get tears naturally, or they may have to go through a planned tear, which is known as an episiotomy. But thankfully, once repaired well, and those women continue doing their strength training exercises, even during pregnancy, it's very important, Quincy. Before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and after your delivery, if you've maintained your Kegel exercise, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. That vagina is going to really get back to where it was before.
So, in terms of the C-section, because some people might think it's as simple as a tooth extraction for some crazy reason, can you actually give us a walkthrough?
I think the tooth extraction is hard.
Yeah. Can you give us a walkthrough of what happens? Can you give us a walkthrough what happens to the body during a C-section, and how many layers of muscles?
So I think the tooth extraction is difficult. I really don't like to go to the dentist because I think it's a very painful process.
Oh,
but a C-section is a surgical procedure. It's a major surgical procedure. This means that this mom, who has so much anxiety and so much fear going into her pregnancy process, now has to think about, how am I going to deliver my baby safely? What am I going to have to go through? So there's a lot of anxiety leading up to the weeks coming into your delivery, and then to be having to not know if you're going to have a vaginal birth or whether you're going to have a cesarean section, because sometimes, the majority of cesarean sections are actually unplanned. So that means that we don't go into the process thinking we're going into a C-section, but it may happen if we are laboring vaginally and somehow stress happens to a baby, or our pelvis is not allowing the baby to pass through. Mm-hmm. That's when your doctor is going to be, starting to suggest that you might need an emergency cesarean section. Okay. So, to me, beforehand, if you have that conversation with your doctor, and that's what I try to do with my expecting parents. And when I say parents, mom and dad should be together in the room when we are discussing this in the weeks before you're delivering. Go through both vaginal birth, go through cesarean, go through the benefits, go through the risks, go through the expected complications, so that couple is better aware, right? Okay. Because yes, this woman has to now lie down on a bed under an anesthetic, and she has to have about 7 of her layers. So we go through the skin layer, we go through the fat layer, we go through the muscle, we go through something known as the rectus sheath. So that's a connective tissue layer. We go through the womb itself, which is a muscle, and then we go through the amniotic sac to get to the baby. So that is quite a number of layers that a woman has to lie down there, and we have to go through all of that, and she has to go through all of that. And then, of course, there's a recovery period as well.
All right. So, Doc, before you hop to that, so I actually got a WhatsApp message here. I didn't want to read it on air just yet. I was waiting until you join us. So, in this message, this person is actually saying she's opting for the C-section because she wants to save her physique. So, I want to ask, what is she trading off in terms of choosing the C-section, in terms of the recovery time versus when you do a natural birth? And also, is you're left with a scar. How long does it take that scar to heal, and for that whole process to take place? And is it a fair trade-off versus natural birth?
Well, I think to start with, we have to understand that, the reason that you sign up with an obstetrician is that you want to trust that doctor, right? And you want to be able to have an open conversation. You signing up to just do what we call or dad decides that they just have vaginal birth altogether and they want a planned cesarean section. Now, that is something that requires counseling, because just signing up for a major surgery where there's no medical indication or no seemingly medical indication, that has to be discussed properly, right? Our patients need to understand risks. It is major surgery, and as you correctly suggested, time to recover. Now, I always like to find women that vaginal birth, right? Not every woman goes into a vaginal birth walking out without without some sort of pelvic. So
some dropouts there, Doc.
That can also come with some discomfort as well, and especially if you have that stitch in your vaginal area. If you have to use the washroom after your vaginal birth, or if you have to be walking around caring for your baby, a vaginal birth is not an easy process either. That's a message I want to get out. But of course, if you're having an incision and it's a surgical incision on your abdomen, your pelvic or your bikini line area, then yes, that is going to take a while, and that actually takes a couple months. I would say I've actually also had a C-section, and I proudly stand with it. You know, the decision I made going through labor and having to make a decision in the best interest of my baby. And it took me some time. I am a gym freak, and I couldn't even do my muscle. I couldn't even train my abdominal muscles for minimum 3 to 6 months. You know, I mentally I was ready to get back in it, but physically my body was challenged. It was weaker than I thought it would be. Right. So I think, you know, it comes down to understanding that childbirth is not easy, and the recovery process is mental, it's physical. You have to have good support around you. You know, as you said, this woman is choosing a C-section. Once she has family members that are going to support her after, you know, my husband was one of my biggest support systems afterwards. Making breakfast for me, you know, helping care for the baby. It's a lot, you know. You're mentally you want to do it, but physically you're limited, and that is where I think emotional support, family support. If you're signing up for it, just make sure you have that support system afterwards. That is so important to your mental health.
Oh man, thank you so much. Recovery. Thank you so much, Dr. Bree. I know today is a very busy day for you, and I want to tell you that we appreciate you so much for taking time off and joining us and sharing this information with us as well.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for trusting me.
All right, see
you. We go back.
Yes, we do. See you in the gym Friday. Big up you. That's Dr. Bree. All right, so hopefully you guys got a lot of information there as we continue to blaze a fire right here. This is the Morning Jam. Shane Super with the building.